Tesla's Pi phone versus Apple's iPhone. There is no doubt that the most talked about mobile phone of the year is neither the iPhone 13 Pro nor the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, nor any of the upcoming versions of these smartphones. The past year was full of Elon Musk's phone, Tesla Model Pi. However, it is safe to assume that the upcoming year will also be his year, because it is a phone that nobody has ever seen before because it has not been launched yet. But who knows what might happen in the future? So what is a Tesla phone actually? It is also possible that if the rumor is true, then is it able to take down the monster of the smartphone industry, Apple? So in today's video, we are going to see if any of those are true or not. Also, not only, but a very genuine head-to-head comparison between the upcoming iPhone 14 versus the rumored Tesla Pi phone. So let's get into it. Give the video a thumbs up and stay tuned to find out. Welcome to Genius's Guide, your daily dose of geniusness. So let's get into it. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, Starlink, SpaceX, and the list goes on. His people expect unusual and exceptional stuff from Elon Musk, and therefore nothing short of an unusual and exceptional phone from him that will satisfy them. The much-hyped Pi phone from Tesla has been rumored all over the internet. Everyone on the internet has their own theories about the phone, but Pi is associated with the circumference of the circle, quantum physics, space flights, medical procedures, and more. Apparently, Raspberry is a small low-cost computer that plugs into a monitor or TV and is operated with the usual keyboard and mouse. And this explains a lot about the kind of device it is going to be and how futuristic features it will have. This mobile can come with Starlink's internet connectivity to help people access high-speed internet directly from the satellites in every part of the world. It's currently not possible to do this even if you have 5G or 4G, as some remote areas do not have these technologies. But this will not be the case with this mobile phone. It is claimed that the phone has an internet speed of 210 megabits per second, all because this is based on Starlink internet connectivity. However, as we all know, Elon Musk is pretty ambitious about the SpaceX Mars program that will take humans to Mars in 2026. And if this device gets launched in time, it might be the official cell phone on Mars. But don't be surprised if people use this phone to make calls back home, on Earth. As mentioned before, according to the leak, the phone will have a Starlink connection. That means that by definition, the phone would also be able to connect with Earthlings on Mars, and would function properly there too. However, it is quite understood that the Pi smartphone is going to have connectivity with other Tesla products, and one of its major advantages is the connectivity with Tesla cars, so you may be able to control the car by using this mobile. Through this device, the company might provide apps that monitor the battery and other elements of the vehicle. The apps would most assuredly be pre-installed on the phone. They could be built into the operating system so that for easy access the user can directly use it from the lock screen or via external buttons. It is also possible the app would offer unique options only to Tesla phone owners. Aside from this phone also has a feature that Musk is so fascinated by. Any guesses? Yeah, it's cryptocurrency. We all know how Musk is keen on cryptocurrencies, so it will not be a surprise if we see the Pi phone having compatibility with crypto. According to the reports, it might be compatible only with the cryptocurrencies that Musk has purchased. Or maybe it will mine cryptocurrency. Musk has been public about cryptocurrencies in the past, so it's not unreasonable to assume he'd want to embed this ability in a phone. While Bitcoin is more popular and Musk presumably prefers the existing Dogecoin, according to reports, Tesla's phone would mine a new coin called Mars Coin. It's a name which Musk himself mentioned on Twitter, though some serious hardware would need to be implemented for this to work reliably. However, the idea of computers interfacing with the brain is still essentially fictional, and Neuralink is one of the companies that is working on it. They say they are designing the first neural implant that will let you control a computer or mobile device anywhere you go, with the activity of your brain, just by thinking about it. Could the first phone capable of such a feat come from Tesla? Well, an early version could run on any phone running the Neuralink app. However, it would also be appropriate for it to be available here, considering Musk owns Neuralink. Moreover, as current phones already use AI and powerful cameras to help when photographing the night sky, so by adding this functionality to SpaceX's extraterrestrial focus would inevitably bleed over into this phone. And you will get a device that is capable of taking great photos of astronomical objects. Also, some of the common features that might be a part of the Pi phone, like the fingerprint scanner, ultrasonic sensor, full-screen fingerprint scanner, Face ID, etc. Moreover, it was reported that the phone will have the best CPU and GPU, 1TB or more memory, with 8 to 16GB of RAM, either Android or Tesla's own operating system, a large pack of battery, Gorilla Glass, the latest version, and IP68 dust water resistance, and the most interestingly, solar panels on the backside of the phone. However, as long as the pricing of the Pi phone is considered, it should be around $2,000 at the time of launching, and frankly speaking, that would be a great deal in comparison to the iPhone 14. And talking about Apple's iPhone 14, there has been a lot of speculation about Apple's upcoming iPhone 14, which may feature the biggest changes in years. So far, leaks indicate that the new iPhone will have a sleeker design, a faster A16 Bionic chip, a better main camera, and Touch ID may return. John Prosser suggests in the front page tech video that the iPhone 14 will have flat edges, like the iPhone 12 and iPhone 4. These edges could, however, include a mute button and rounded volume buttons, similar to those on the iPhone 4. Reports suggest the sides of the iPhone 14 could be made of titanium, which would make it stronger and more durable than earlier iPhones, while the back would retain the glass finish, albeit with a satin-like finish. It is also possible that the trio of rear cameras will no longer protrude from the back of the iPhone 14, but will sit flush with the body. With the advancement of camera sensor technology and lens manufacturing, this could be possible. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reported that the next iPhone will be a complete redesign from the iPhone 13. In addition, the biggest change is the replacement of the current notch with a hole punch-sized notch. Jeff Grossman mocked up an iPhone 14 with a pill-shaped camera cut out in place of the notch. Some reports state that Apple will use an oval-shaped cutout instead of the round one that the other phone makers currently use. Apple's iPhone 14 concept renders show what we'd like to see, taking into account many of these design changes. Besides not having a notch, the concept phone has a USB-C port for charging and connectivity. The likelihood of such changes can be argued, but we hope to find some truth here. Apple is expected to release the iPhone 14 range with a 6.1-inch display standard and a 6.7-inch display for the iPhone 14 Plus and iPhone 14 Pro Max. Therefore, the 5.4-inch mini is out. According to a new supply chain report, the iPhone 14 Max could have a 120Hz display. The iPhone 14's screen is most likely made by LG, but it's not clear if it will have a faster refresh rate or stay at 60Hz. There are rumors that the iPhone 14 will eliminate the iPhone's notch in favor of a hole-punch front camera, as many of the best Android devices do. This raises the issue of where the Face ID sensors will be located. Display expert Ross Young says Apple won't go for under-display Face ID until it's easier than under-display cameras. If it works out, it could be on the iPhone 14 Pro. Apple is rumored to bring back Touch ID on its iPhone 14, but Touch ID won't be integrated into the power button. It'll live under the screen like most Android fingerprint sensors do. According to a recent leak, the iPhone 14 Pro models will have Touch ID under the display. It's still unclear whether this version of Touch ID will be available at launch, as the leaker cautioned that it's still being tested. With more and more information coming in about the iPhone 14 cameras, we're getting pretty excited. Ming-Chi Kuo, an Apple analyst, said that the iPhone 14 Pro models will have 48-megapixel main sensors, a significant step up from the iPhone 13's 12-megapixel. According to another report, both models of the iPhone 14 Pro will have a 48-megapixel main camera, along with a telephoto and ultra-wide-angle lens. And additionally, Apple has filed a patent for a periscope-style zoom camera, which could appear in the iPhone 14, or at least in Pro models. It is also possible that Apple will include a 5G modem in iPhone 14, following the acquisition of Intel's modem business. With this approach, Apple would likely have greater control over 5G performance and battery life. Apple should at least provide 8GB of RAM on the iPhone 14 Pro models, which should result in a faster phone. Due to Apple's control over hardware and software from end to end, its iPhones match and even beat the best Android phones with less RAM. Therefore, it is highly likely that the iPhone would benefit from an additional 2GB of RAM. The iPhone 14 is rumored to have 2TB of internal storage, due to the fact that no Samsung phone has this feature. But who knows what Musk is planning to beat his rivals. Anyway, what do you guys think about this phone? Tell us in the comments, and make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for us to provide you with more must-know developments in finance and technology. And that's us signing off. Peace!